The economics of owning a casino.
Okay, so you want to buy a
This is from a very small creator, by the way, but it's a big video.
casino. Find a building, hire the dealers, watch the chips come in. But here's the strange part. A casino is the only legal business in the world where math guarantees you a profit on every single dollar that walks through the door. And it's
Is that true? Math guarantees you a profit from every dollar that walks through the door. Like, I knew casinos were fucking rigged, like pay to lose. But guaranteed? Like, there's no way. There's a video that dropped 11 days ago that has 1.4 million views. I'll have to watch that, bro, definitely. We'll watch that next YouTube React Day for sure.
It's also the business where the smartest, richest operators on the planet keep going bankrupt anyway. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how that's possible. How casinos
Perfect. This is exactly what I thought this video was, and that's what I wanted to see.
actually make money on the inside. Why having a mathematical edge on every bet still isn't enough to guarantee a profit. And why a casino isn't really the business most people think it is. Casinos come in 3 sizes, and they're 3 completely different businesses. A small regional casino in Colorado costs $2 to $5 million. For that money, you get a few dozen slot machines, a couple of tables, a bar, and a parking lot full of locals showing
That doesn't seem that bad.
up the first of every month to lose their grocery money. A mid-sized property runs you $500 million to $1 billion. Mid-sized property runs you 500
Dude. Y'all gotta tell me y'all watched that Dude Perfect video. Where they threw a ball off of here into there. It's like the world's highest shot or whatever. That was such a legendary video.
million dollars to $1 billion. Think Borgata in Atlantic City, opened in 2003 for $1.1 billion. A real hotel, real restaurants, customers driving in from neighboring states. And then there's the Vegas Strip, where the price tag starts getting silly. The Cosmopolitan opened in 2010 for $3.9 billion and is still the most
Wait, I'm confused. Why are casinos so tall? Are casinos always attached to hotels? Like, that doesn't seem... Like, why are they always big as hell?
expensive resort ever built on the Strip. But the building is just the start. 2 more costs nobody warns you about. The first is the license. In Vegas, around $770,000 a year. In New York, just applying costs $20 to $50 million. No guarantee. You're basically buying a lottery ticket where the prize is permission to spend a few more billion. The second is geopolitics. Macau in southern China is the biggest casino market on Earth. $28 billion in 2024, more than 3 times the entire Vegas Strip. But the
That's sickening. That's like $28 billion, bro. That is so bad.
Macau government issues exactly 6 concessions for the whole city. The next round of bidding is in 2032, or you could try North Korea. Kim Jong-un is currently looking for an investor to finish the Rugyong Hotel in Pyongyang. A 105-floor building they started in 1987 and somehow have not finished in 38 years.
Wow.
Pay for the interior, you get the casino license. Estimated cost, another $2 billion on top of the $750 million already buried in it. Even the most isolated dictatorship on the planet understands that a casino is just a foreign currency vacuum with a roof on it.
Dude, this looks like fucking... Bro. This is so bad. Look at this. There's fucking hint. There's no way this is a real video. Bro.
Now we get to the question that actually matters. Where does the money come from?
Drunk
Every
people.
game in a casino is mathematically rigged, not in a cheating sense. The cards are real, the wheel is honest, the dice are clean. It's the rules that are rigged. The structure of every game guarantees that the casino wins more than the player over time. always. The industry has a name for this.
Bro, there's no guarantee though, right? Like, there's a very, very high chance, but there's never a guarantee. Like, do you think there's been casinos that have went under because they just lost money and just went bankrupt?
The house edge. Easiest way to picture it. Imagine you and I bet on a coin flip. Heads, you win $1. Tails, I win $1. That's a fair bet. Zero edge. Now I change one rule. Heads still pays you $1, but tails I take $1 and a nickel. Same coin, same flip. But now, every time we play, on average, I keep 5 cents. Boring on one bet. Catastrophic over 1 million bets. That 5 cents is the house edge. Every casino game is just a different version of the same trick. Roulette is the cleanest example. European roulette has 37 numbers. If you bet $100 on a single number and win, the casino pays you $3,500. But the actual odds of hitting your number are 36 to 1.
Wow.
Not 30.
Wow, that's cool. That is so fucking smart.
5 to 1. So you should have been paid $3,600. That missing $100 is the house's cut. Looks like nothing. But multiply it by 1,000 players a day, every day for 30 years. Now look at American roulette. Same wheel, same payout, same rules, except they added one extra slot. The 00. By adding a single pocket, the casino doubled its edge from 2.7% to 5.26%.
Wow.
The player at the table cannot tell the difference. The math notices every single time.
Yeah, if anything, it makes the 00 look like a fucking... It makes it look better. Because can't you pick the 00? Like, can't you put money on it ending in 00?
But roulette isn't where the money lives. The real story is slots. Slot machines run a house edge of 5 to 15%. And here's the part that breaks people's brains. The cheaper the machine, the higher the edge. Penny slots, the ones Grandma feeds her change into all afternoon.
Wait, is that true? I was just about to say that I think if I had like a fully wooden manufactured slot machine, I would rather play that than play like a complete digital screen. Because I feel like there's actually no edge, you know? Except for the math, but like I feel like there's no way of cheating. Bro, and this video is sickening as well. Looking at this shit.
Penny slots, the ones Grandma feeds her change into all
Like, is this an AI video?
afternoon. Those are running 12 to 15%.
Literally lifeless eyes, bro.
Per dollar wagered, Grandma is statistically the most profitable customer in the entire building. She's giving the casino 30 times more than a millionaire playing blackjack at the high
Ain't no way that's not AI, that's what I'm thinking. Bro, it's insane.
limit table, where the edge is just 0.5%. That's why if you walk onto any Vegas Strip casino floor, the first thing you'll see is a sea of slot machines. In 2024, slot machines alone brought the Strip $4.9 billion. That's more than every table game combined.
Wow.
Okay, so that's the math. Now the architecture. You've probably been in a casino. Notice anything missing? There are no windows anywhere. There are no clocks on the walls. The carpet patterns are subtly designed to push your eyes upward toward.
There's no way that it's that deep. Bro, like it definitely is, but that's so crazy, dude. Everything is just designed to make you keep playing. And then the math is just slightly fucking figured in their favor. Let's take a moment for that bird right quick. Wow.
The slot machines. The walk from any table to the exit deliberately passes 10 more rows of slots, just in case you have anything left in your pocket. The industry has a term for all of this. Engineered immersion. The goal isn't to win your money once. The goal...
Yo, RP, I really gotta sleep because I have school tomorrow. See you, bro. No, definitely. I get it, bro. I definitely get it. It's fucking 2 in the morning. But, yeah, I'll catch you. Enjoy that fucking album, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be album of the year. I better catch you listening to that.
Is to keep you inside with no time reference until the math has time to do its work. And then there's the most surgical customer retention system ever invented in any industry, the Players Club card. When you walk into a casino, they offer you a free card. You insert it into the slots, hand it to the dealer, and from that moment on, every bet you make is tracked. From that data, they calculate something called your theoretical loss. Bet $10,000 over an evening at a 5% edge, your theoretical loss is $500.
Bro, that's so crazy. That's so fucking smart. Dude, gambling is so bad, bro. Oh my god. This is so smart.
The casino then gives you back 5 to 10% of that number. Free dinner, free hotel room, free drink. In 2024 alone, Vegas Strip casinos gave away $4.4 billion in this stuff. They didn't lose that money.
Exactly, bro. They just made it seem like, bro, so that people keep coming back. Dude, it's so insane. Bro, I can't understand. Bro, why do people keep doing this shit? Oh my god.
Invested it. Every comp is a calculated expense to keep you in the building so the math has more time to work on you. And at the very top of this pyramid sit the whales.
What are the whales?
Roughly 0.1% of all casino customers account for over 25% of a total casino revenue. 1 in 1,000 customers.
Appreciate that follow, bro. The King of Mexico just dropped. What are we doing? Who is the King of Mexico? Are you better to promote your own music or what? Yeah, I'm not gonna click that link. Unfortunately, we're not doing music reactions today. If you want to pop out on Monday, that's what we're doing. I wish it was my music. Whose is it? We're watching a video about casinos right now.
Generates a quarter of the entire industry's money. A good example is Dana White. He plays $25,000 per hand at blackjack, won $2 million one weekend at the Palms, came back, won another $1.6 million. The casino banned him. Caesars and Bellagio still let him play, though. Why? Because the rest of the time, whales lose enormous amounts of money.
Yeah, but they probably made so much of that because the amount of people that saw Dana White win fucking $3.5 million. The amount of people that probably went and fucking threw a bunch of money at that same casino just because they saw that, they probably made all that shit back.
Math always wins eventually. The whale always comes back. That's why a casino will fly a whale on a private jet from anywhere in the world, give them the penthouse for free, send a Michelin chef to their suite. Spending $500,000 to host one whale for the weekend is rational when their expected loss is $10 million. So here's the whole revenue model in one sentence. House edge multiplied by volume, multiplied by time, multiplied by repeat visits. And every single thing in the building exists to maximize one of those 4 numbers. So with all this,
wow,
guaranteed math, billions in revenue, customers literally engineered to lose. Why do casino owners ever lose money themselves? The short answer is everything else. Out of every dollar of gaming revenue, about...
No, exactly. Like, the only reason they would lose money is just because of you're not going to win every single time.
70 to...
Right? Or, like... But then I feel like they average out to profit. So, like, I don't see how... Where would they lose money?
80 cents is gone before you see anything. A typical strip casino runs on a 25 to 33% net margin. So, out of $1 billion in revenue, you keep around $250 to $330 million. Where does the rest go? About a third disappears into payroll. A strip resort employs 3,000 to 8,000 people.
What?
Another big chunk goes to taxes. Nevada is friendly at 6.75% of gaming revenue. Macau takes 40% off the top. Pennsylvania over 50% on slots. And
Wow.
then there's the stuff most people never think about. The costs that come from the casino actually being a casino.
Yeah.
A Vegas property has more cameras per square meter than most prisons. Every table, every cashier, every escalator, every parking spot is on 24/7 watch, with a separate surveillance department that does nothing else. Then there are the cards themselves. Every strip casino swaps fresh decks onto each table every 4 to 8 hours.
Bro. They're spending that much money on cards that it's like in the video. Bro, how much is a deck of cards? They're getting this shit custom, so like they're getting it in bulk, bro. Like, how much does that shit cost? Like $1, bro. What? Like $2 for a deck. Every table, every 4 to 8 hours, bro. That's so much. How many tables does an average casino have? I have no clue. I've never been in a casino. Like 12? And then 6 times 4 is 24. Hold on, I'm doing the math. So every table replaces the cards 4 times. And then what we say, the cards are $2 or some shit like that. So then we'll say $2 times. Bro, I'm lost. Hold on. Let me get back. Wait, but the casinos aren't running all day and night. Or are they? Are casinos 24 hours? I think they are. No, they're not. There's no way. Okay, 12 hours then. They're spending... Never mind. Bro.
To prevent marking, which adds up to millions of brand new decks thrown out every single year. The Bellagio keeps over $150 million in physical cash inside the building at all times. And the insurance and logistics for that alone cost millions. Drinks pour by the tens of thousands every day, not out of generosity, but because a slightly drunk gambler bets bigger and stays longer. And drunk gamblers fall, fight, and lose money they decide must be somebody else's fault.
Definitely.
Which is why casinos get sued more often than doctors and pay liability premiums that climb every year. The math gives you a guaranteed top line. Everything below it is a fist fight. That fist fight is where most casino owners lose, and it has a small set of repeat patterns. Casinos can fail for a lot of reasons, but 2 mistakes show up over and over again, and almost every famous casino bankruptcy in modern history boils down to one of them. Mistake 1: too much debt. In 1990, Donald Trump opened the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City and called it the 8th wonder of the world. He financed it with $675 million in junk bonds at 14% interest. Just to service the debt, the casino had to generate nearly $100 million a year before any other expenses. 6 months after opening, it missed its first bond payment. By 1991, it was in bankruptcy. Don't build a casino on debt that needs the building to be perfect from day one. No casino is perfect from day one. Mistake 2: wrong product for the market. This one has killed a lot of buildings. In 2012, a $2.4 billion property called Revel opened in Atlantic City, built
That is a beautiful building.
for Wall Street executives instead of bus trip retirees. They banned smoking on the gaming floor. No buffet, no players club. In the gambling world, that's roughly like opening a fitness club and banning sweat.
Facts.
The hedge fund crowd never showed up. The retirees they'd alienated never came. Closed 2 years later, sold for $82 million. 3 cents on the dollar. In 2016, Lucky Dragon opened off the Vegas Strip.
Has a 3 cents from their dollar? Wow.
A $160 million boutique casino built entirely for Asian customers. Asian language signage, feng shui interiors, no 4th floor. Turned out, Asian high rollers who flew to Vegas wanted Vegas. The fountains, the spectacle, the chaos. Not a smaller version of what they'd left at home. Closed 14 months later. Sold for $36 million. If you're going to build a $2 billion building, make sure somebody actually wants to be inside it. Step back for a second. The economics of this industry are paradoxical. A casino has the most reliable revenue mechanism in business. There's no other industry where the math guarantees the top line so cleanly. A bakery doesn't know how many croissants it'll sell tomorrow. A casino knows almost exactly how much its slot machines will hold this year, give or take a few %. And yet casino operators go bankrupt at rates that would embarrass a tech startup. Why? Because the math only works at scale and over time. Every casino takes years to pay back its construction. The house edge is rigid.
Dude, where is this? This is beautiful, whatever I'm looking at.
Can't raise it in a bad year. Which means everything outside the math has to also be perfect. Your debt, your costs, your country, your timing. The mathematical floor is bulletproof.
Yeah.
Everything you build on top of it isn't. The whole industry is essentially the same trade. Guaranteed revenue against unguaranteed everything else.
Yeah.
Survive 20 years of that, and the rewards are some of the largest fortunes ever built. Time to pull it all together and answer the actual question. How much money do you make if you do this right? 2 scenarios, real numbers. Scenario 1, $5 million in Colorado. A small regional casino. Annual gaming revenue, about $10 million. After all operational costs, your real profit is around $2 million a year. Payback, 3 years. Not glamorous, recession resistant. The most...
Not too shabby. You just need $5 million. Dude, should I start a fucking savings account right now? Or what? What do we think about that?
boring American business with the word casino in it. Scenario 2, $1 billion in Las Vegas, a full strip resort. 2,000 hotel rooms, 100 tables, 3,000 slot machines.
Dude, this is gonna be fucking $4 billion.
Annual revenue, $900 million. And here's a fun fact most people miss. Only 1/3 of that comes from gambling. The other 2/3 is hotel, restaurants, shows, conventions.
Wow, I never would have thought.
A modern strip casino is barely a casino. It's a resort that uses gambling as the loss leader to pull customers in. Net profit after everything, $250 million a year. Add another $50 million if your engineered immersion is dialed in. Payback, 4 years.
Really? You think that's $50 million for your engineered immersion, which would be the fucking floors, the clocks, like all that shit? Bro, that's an extra $50 million?
Then you're earning $300 million a year. And if you survive long enough, you become something specific. Sheldon Adelson started buying casinos in 1988. By the time he died in 2021, he was worth $35 billion, one of the largest fortunes in American history. His company, Las Vegas Sands, makes around $32 million in revenue every single day, more than the entire annual revenue of...
I thought he was better to say month. I thought he was better to say year, but then I was like, nah, 32 mil is way too low. Then I was like, that's a good every month. A day? Hey, Google. What's 32 million times 365?
The answer is 11,680,000,000.
11 billion every year. That's crazy.
of most US casinos combined. So if you do decide to buy a casino, just remember the most important rule of this business. The house always wins. Just make sure you're the house.
Wow! What a fucking video that was. Just make sure you're the house. Wow, that is such a good quality video. Oh my god. Dude, shout out to Millionaire Problems. In quotes. Dude. Incredible video from these guys. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Dude, I love these kind of videos. We'll have to definitely check out more of these for sure. It's fucking fire, dude. Dude, this guy has 2,000 subs. It's insane. I don't know who Quotes is, but I guess they made this video together. Wow.